Hi everyone, you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. I hope you had a really good weekend. I went to London yesterday, Saturday and Sunday. I managed to squeeze a video on Saturday morning, but Sunday it was just Father's Day. So I took the day off and spent time with the kids and mooching around London, and it was great. It's great. I'm just knackered though, so what so far. I went to Brick Lane. That's really cool around there. I've never been there before. If ever you go to London, go to Brick Lane or around there, the market stalls and the food halls and all that sort of business. Amazing place. Love London. I don't know if I could live there though. It's a bit hustly bustly, isn't it? I'm more of a countryside guy, me. But anyway, enough rambling. Diving into Bitcoin, you can see it's getting absolutely smashed up. I say smashed up, it's not smashed up like everyone wants. Okay, I'm going to show you something. There's a lot of off-chain analytics right now that are pointing to a two-part bull run, just like we anticipating here for CoinsKid. This two-part bull run. Obviously, you're fully aware we got really overextended, haven't we? We've been mega bullish, and this correction is a shakeout of the bull, so to speak. And basically, everyone's mega bearish at the moment, and that's always a good sign of reversal. Okay, we are printing some really key reversal indicators, as I've shown you. We're bouncing around in a range right now, aren't we, between the 30k and the 39k right there, and we're sort of in a range at the moment. And one of these days, okay, after this level of consolidation and potentially a retest of lower lows, we may get the pop out that we're all anticipating and waiting for in this two-part bull run. So a couple of things I'll show you off the bat. Okay, obviously we're minus 7.59% down today, 1.42 trillion market capitalization for Bitcoin right now, for crypto, sorry. There's 8,406 crypto projects, okay, and that's half the problem right there. Okay, there's a lot of shit in that is being sold off. Okay, but anyway, aside from that, just want to reassure you that we still have a projection of up to 200k this bull run. We do anticipate that will actually get a little bit overextended, but we won't go into that at the moment. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Elliott wave theory, Fibonacci retracement, which I've already shown you multiple times, and do a lot of other technical analysis that are backing up that theory as well. And don't forget, it is all theory based. Okay, no one's got a crystal ball apart from CoinsKid. No, I'm joking, but no one's got a crystal ball, and anything can happen. But it is sort of gearing up for it. Okay, we're having a bit of a shake out of the bulls and before continuation of the bull market right here. So, weak hands, so to speak, or paper hands, as they say, hold strong. Not financial advice, but it is what it is. Okay, so right now, I should show you a couple of things. Yeah, so plan B is saying that Bitcoin is below 34k, triggered by Elon Musk's energy FUD and China's mining crackdown. There is also a more fundamental reason that we see weakness in June and possibly in July. My worst case scenario for 2021, priced on chain based analytics here, is August 47k, September 43k, October 63k, November 98k, and December 135k. So this is kind of tallying up with our theory of a two-part bull run as well. This level of consolidation which we're going right now, holding key support like I've shown you in numerous videos, okay, and updates on CoinsKid, and then in the latter part of the year having that upside for Bitcoin and crypto. So basically, all I'm trying to say is at the moment it's boring, it's flat, it's going sideways, it's very difficult and frustrating, I know that, but this is crypto, and if you're new to the space, okay, buy big green candles, get red dildos, and those that are buying in May, okay, those big massive green candles have got red dildos. So just strong hands basically, and like I've shown you and remind you in so many videos and updates, if in doubt zoom out. I've shown you where Bitcoin's going to, okay, ignore the FUD, ignore the bears, if in doubt zoom out. Don't be that guy that sold at $2.56 saying what a mess in 2011. You've just got to have a projection and look forward and stay focused on that and realize where Bitcoin's going. Okay, I was in London at the weekend and I was looking around at some of the real estate and the properties down there. I'm thinking, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, you could buy this for pennies. They were giving it away. And Bitcoin is like that. It's digital real estate, and you can own a part of it, and that's why you've always got to keep accumulating. Okay, and like I've said to you so many times, okay, there's a lot of shit in the market. Like I've just shown you there's so many projects, and a lot of that is shit. Okay, so do remember that moving into the latter part of the bull run right here. Okay, so anyway, enough rambling. I'll show you something else. Okay. So this particular tweet by a very clever guy I'll follow on Twitter. He's a really good technical analysis. I will drop his link in here, okay? Gert van Legen. Basically, his Elliott wave count matches mine as well, and his Fibonacci extension. So this is good. This is always confluence to see. Look what I've shown you the other day in a video, okay? Look at the Fibonacci extensions, the Elliott wave count, in each part of the bull run as well. Got to the 2.272 extension right there. And this ties up with my Elliott wave theory and my Fibonacci extension. Now, this is called the Roddle okay, it's basically RHODL, HODL ratio, and you can see each bull run peak cycle is in the red zone. Do you see this? And this is where we are right now. So we've sort of halfway, so to speak, and just like the two-part bull run of 2013 14, sorry, where we sort of topped out, come back, held support for 1272, which I've shown you, haven't I, and then bounced off it, consolidated for a little bit before continuation. And this is exactly what we're doing right now for Bitcoin. Okay, we're sort of stuck in a range before we get that spring out and that pop out of continuation in the latter part of this year towards the red zone right here, this model ratio. So this is what we're anticipating. That would send you up towards, you know, the 100k plus Bitcoin, 200k plus Bitcoin. They're anticipating right here for Bitcoin. So yeah, and like he says, you know, ratio entering into the red band signals that market approaches top of its cycle. The indicator identified the previous bull market tops with great accuracy and didn't give a false signal at cycle high in 2013, top wave 2 of 3. Now BTC bull market is not over yet, and he's anticipating that, and so am I. So, but it doesn't mean that we're right, okay, and it doesn't mean we're wrong. We're just technical analysis, and we're just saying what we see basically, and the charts tell a story, and we're trying to tell you that story when we look at the charts, okay, and that's all we're doing, is relaying information to you right now, and this is potentially why we're still, well, he stands by his projections, and I stand by my projections as well of 200k per Bitcoin in this bull run. So hold tight, everybody, not financial advice. And this is the particular chart that is referring to, okay, the RODL ratio, and I will drop a link to this so you can keep an eye on it right now, okay, and you can see that each time it gets into the red zone just here, this is the cycle top, okay, and you can see in 2017 cycle top, see you later alligator, multi-year bear market, and look at the optimal entry point. So, you know, even if right now you're thinking, okay, we're going to enter a bear market, then wait till you come back down in here to enter again, okay, it's as simple as that. Buy here, sell here, really is that simple. You know, if in doubt, zoom out. You know, go buy and go to the beach, sell and go to the beach, effectively. Okay, if you don't want to get caught up in the intraday trading and the ins and outs of Bitcoin, just wait for these charts to paint this signal. Buy, sell. Really is that easy. The only thing is it takes time, okay, and this is what people get frustrated with. You know, when I lay down these projections for Bitcoin, they think it's going to go there tomorrow and they get frustrated, or say I've seen a rising wedge for a target for a particular breakdown, and it's creeping along down to that particular target, and then it picks up again and then it goes back down. It's not going to go there overnight. It takes time for these targets and projections to be met, okay. So patience is virtue in this space, isn't it? So that's basically it. So enough rambling on. I'm going to look into the technical analysis of Bitcoin right now, okay, but I'll drop a link to all these things that I've shown you in the video description for you to take a look at yourself. So looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame, then you can see it's having a bit of a sell-off the past few days. Obviously you come back down into this descending channel right here for Bitcoin. Now, like I said to you, lose support, go short, and effectively if you do start to see Bitcoin come down below this particular level of support at 30964, you are potentially looking at a retest of this swing low just here, okay, and that's a further 7.71% correction right there for Bitcoin, because you can see just down there it's your swing low just there, swing high, swing low. You see that? And like I said to you, when you start to lose swing highs, target swing lows, and this is potentially why we've got this 24361 316, sorry, Bitcoin target down there, this previous swing high, because you lose swing lows, you target swing highs, and it really is that simple. Now you can see this particular area here, right here, is so important for Bitcoin, okay, because it's a major support zone right here. Now for me, Bitcoin is doing something like this. It's consolidating effectively. A lot of people say we're going to zero, we're going back down to $1 and stuff like that, okay. The bears are out to play. Personally, I'm not seeing that. I do think that obviously Bitcoin was overextended up here. It's come back down to earth. It's consolidating in a range here before continuation of this bull run. I've not got a crystal ball, but it's just what I'm anticipating right now for Bitcoin, okay. So in the short term, yeah, Bitcoin is bearish. It's under a level of resistance. You're in a bit of a downtrend for Bitcoin. There's no avoiding that, okay. You're correcting, but you are sort of going sideways here. Do you see? You're in a sort of range at the moment, okay. You've got support and you've got resistance, and until these are broken, Bitcoin's indecisive, okay. So this is why you could see, you know, Bitcoin at the moment, you can see, look at the wicks at the bottom, okay. So again, you could just see Bitcoin pick up today, and it's like, oh my God, what's it doing? Make its mind up. Until we get the break of these levels of resistance or lose support, we don't know where Bitcoin's going, unfortunately. Obviously, CoinsKid's a bit more biased towards the upside because of those earlier segment of the video right there on our projections. But as long as we don't lose support, don't go short effectively. If you do start to see Bitcoin close below 30964, put in a cheeky short down to this particular level there, 28763. Nice 7.3% short opportunity right there for Bitcoin. So it's just a bit choppy, it's just a bit boring and sideways. I do know that, and I wish I could do something about it, but there's nothing I can do about it other than, if in doubt, zoom out. Okay, just take a breather from the market. Just don't look at it day to day. It's just choppy, sideways, boring, rubbish, consolidation, shaking out the weak hands, capitulation effectively. If we look at the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, okay, let's look at the stock RSI. I mean, look where that is right now. It's in the floor, isn't it? It's at the bottom, and it's always a great area to get involved on Bitcoin, to be honest with you, when it's down there in the floor on a weekly time frame. So we're looking very, very good. Like we're finding a bit of a base right now on the weekly anyway. Okay, and you can see we're wicking basically off the 55 on the weekly as well. A fantastic area to put some cheeky bids in, because right now you can see it's wicking up. Okay, so that's a nice little factor right there. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to shy away from the fact that you are under a level of resistance. You are getting mashed up on the daily, and if it continues to do that, obviously, and you continue to hit your head on this daily 20 EMA, then this is where you're potentially going to get forced down into a position right here, okay, of this channel. So let's say the daily continues to do something like this and you continue to hit your head, this is where you will see the decision made for Bitcoin, whether it breaks above the daily and continuation and hopefully get above that 55 back to support continuation. Because this is what we're looking for. This is a reversal signal that I'm anticipating and waiting for Bitcoin, is getting above these EMAs, getting above the 55 EMA on a daily as well, back to support continuation for Bitcoin up to the latter part of stages of this bull run right now. But like I've said to you, and I'll always say to you, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. We've just got a little bit overextended, a little bit too much greed in the market, and we're going through a correction. We are holding a relatively strong area of support right now, and potentially, these are fantastic areas to just put cheeky little bids in. Okay, ride the pumps and sell the dumps, basically. So yeah, you can see, we're caught in some kind of range right here. Look, you've got this resistance and you've got this support. So Wyckoff accumulation, some would say. So sorry, it's going to be a bit boring, a bit flat, but at least we're not going to zero as some people anticipate. Hey, so hold tight. And again, not financial advice. Anything and everything I say is not financial advice. It's for educational entertainment purposes only, and all I do is say what I see. We're getting mashed up. We're bearish on a lot of time frames right here, but on the weekly we're holding a key level of support. Until we lose that support, don't go short effectively. Yeah, so that's Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll be back tomorrow with an update on Bitcoin. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.